¿Qué pasa, YouTube? Okay, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the final week of the regular season of Season 7 for the VDL Ubers season. We are taking on the #1 ranked coach here in Matt. His channel link will be down below. Check him out in his New England Rockin' Rollers. What is Rockin' Rollers? Rockin' Roller. His sorry, I don't know the pre-evolution, but yeah, his New England Rockin' Rollers. So he's had a great run through the season, and at this point, we're basically fighting for first or second spot. And on the off chance that we do face him in playoffs, we are bringing some pretty cool sets here, so make sure to leave a like and answer the common question of the day, which will be up during the actual battle itself. So looking at this matchup, Matt has a pretty scary squad. Giratina Origin Form, arguably one of the top Mons in Uber draft. Its dual stab is absolutely terrifying. Terapagos, a great stop to any type of potentially offensive setup. Dark Fu hits really hard. He has very scary Terra Captain and Espathra, which he has been using amazingly this entire season. He also has just a really disgusting fat half-back core between Skarmory, Araquanid, Clefable, Ironmoth, Hippowdon, and Arbok. Now, I'm gonna spoil this for you guys. This is what I thought his draft was going into this matchup. And you're gonna hear me react during the live recording of this, that this was not his squad. He actually made trades throughout the season that I just completely overlooked, or I just did not realize because I had too much going on. This was back when I was working like 12-hour shifts 5 days a week, so I don't know. I just completely overlooked it and I threw this squad together. Thank you to the front office homies. Regardless though, we're going into the matchup win or lose. We're ending this first or second overall, and we get a good pick for our first round opponent. So our first team member here, of course, is going to be our Terra Captain in Dragonite. Modest max special attack with Terra Steel, Terra Blast, and Fire Spin. Fire Spin is actually really nice in this matchup because we're able to trap certain Mons and beat them 1v1 if it comes down to it. Next off, we have making his debut, Expired the Primeape. Honestly, this probably could have been Ting Lu, but again, because Matt could be a potential playoff opponent, and because even if we lose this game, we end second overall, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bring Primeape. I brought Kamala earlier because it hadn't come this season. It was better than Primeape in that matchup. And you know what? Even though Ting Lu could be better here, I'm going to bring Primeape because I want to bring Primeape. So we are bringing Primeape, rocking enough speed to outspeed his Giratina Origin Form. Some good little bit of physical attack investment, and the rest in HP with the Violite. Hopefully we can get up rocks and at least endeavor something down. That's all I really want this to do. Next off, we have a pretty cool Ho-Oh set in Sacred Fire Calm Mind. Now, yes, I could have gone Will-O-Wisp, but Sacred Fire I figured was a little bit more reliable because if anything, we could bluff that we're just physical with Sacred Fire and then late game Calm Mind up and go from there. So yeah, hopefully this can put in some good work here. Next off, we have a really cool offensive Tentacruel set with Acid Spray. After we drop his squad down to -2, we're able to smack everything with an almost fully specially attack invested Hydro Pump. Now obviously it does have Skarmory, but that's not really that big of an issue. Also, I don't expect Skarmory because that is just a 100% free switch into my Ho-Oh, and he does not really have a good switch into flying type moves. So between Hurricane on my Ho-Oh and Hurricane on Dragonite, we're able to really pressure him. So I don't expect Skarmory to come whatsoever to this matchup. So Acid Spray is really free with Hydro Pump. We hit everything. Haze is just really there in case he is like Calm Mind, Terapagos, or maybe something like Quiver Dance, Volcarona, so we can at least just stop them from boosting. Yeah, I could go for the Acid Spray to lower their SPDF, but I'd rather get rid of their special attack boost and their SPDF boost, or I could Toxic his Fat Mons. Next off, we have SixftHax Disable Dragapult. This set is actually able to put in a lot of work here because it's able to bait a good majority of his squad out, because Matt's team is so slow. We're basically able to outspeed everything with this speed investment. I really do not think he's gonna run a timid max speed Espathra or Volcarona. He could run Jolly max speed Urshifu, so we outspeed that, and then the rest is just into our special attack and bulk. And then our final member is going to be Doom Desire Jirachi. So it was either Doom Desire or Healing Wish, and I decided to go with Doom Desire. Aura Sphere and Shadow Ball hit everything for neutral or super effective damage, and then Thunder is just there in case we can try and fish for some Paris with Serene Grace. So with that being said, let's jump into the battle. Okay, pasa YouTube. Okay, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the final week of the VDL Season 7, the Ubers season. We are taking on the currently #1 ranked coach, Matt. His channel link will be down below. He's uploaded this entire season, some very fun videos if you guys want to go ahead and check him out. So if we win this, we end the season first overall, which means we get the first pick for playoffs. If we lose though, regardless if we get like 6-0'd, then we finish second overall because of differential. So he's Terra Ice on Espathra, which is pretty cool. And I'll be completely honest with you guys, I forgot that he made trades. Literally, I got back from work like an hour ago, and I'm looking at the team. I'm like, wait a minute, he made trades. So yeah, this I like the Swalot. That's new. I'm terrified of Swalot. You guys know how much of an issue that was when we initially faced it. Quagsire, that was a new addition. I have no idea if I even have anything for Quag. I made this team a while ago. What am I missing? Espathra. Espath is Terra Ice. Regardless though, we're going to try and pull out the dub here. Our lead is going to be good old Primate making its debut, aka Expired, the final week of the season. I apologize to all you guys that this was not like properly uploaded. It's just life happened. We luckily got a new second shift person working at the hospital I work at, so I will have a little bit more time, or I might pick up something part-time just because your boy's broke. Your boy's broke and everything's expensive. Everything is ridiculously expensive. So he ends up leading off with the Quag as we lead off with Expired. And I don't know what this wants to go for. Regardless though, it shouldn't be able to do anything to us, so I'm going to go for the taunt. I don't think he'll be Mental Herb. Let's see. No, okay, so he has rocks. He could just be like a hazard stacking lead, is what I'm thinking. Regardless though, I'm gonna go for rocks. I want my rocks here as he hard switches out. What comes in here? The Swalot. Oh! Our worst nightmare. Swalot, the terror. Oh man. If you guys saw, I think it was week 2. I want to say it was week 2. Our week 2 opponent had Swalot, and that low-key was actually really annoying. I'm going to go for Taunt. I don't really care what this wants to go for. If it gunk shots or poison jabs, that's fine. I'm just going to taunt it. We have Endeavor. He goes for knockoff. Okay. Unfortunately, he gets rid of our Eviolite. So this has way more HP than we do. So I kind of want to go for the Endeavor. I also just want to Throat Chop to see what he wants to go for. Because the lower I get, the more damage my Endeavor is going to do. So I'm actually going to Throat Chop here. We got Rocks up. We know Quag is at least Stealth Rocks. He led with it, so I'm thinking maybe it's just Hazard stacking lead Quagsire. He stays in. Okay. He's Rocky Helmet. What? Knock off again. Maybe he predicted the switch. That makes sense. Is this bad? Like, can I not just spam Throat Chop? I can spam Throat Chop and Endeavor him. I really don't want anything of ours to take the knockoff, though. I really need to get a new phone case. I lost my phone case. I don't even know. I don't know why I don't have a phone. Anyways. Yeah, because we know he's got rocks on Quag. I guess I'm just gonna Throat Chop again. I could Endeavor. Maybe I can Endeavor once, and then that puts him in an awkward position, right? I'm gonna Endeavor. He's gonna switch. Okay, so he's like at 85%. That's good. Oh, let's go. That's good damage. That is great damage on Clefable. Hold on. I'll take that. We don't have a Violite anymore. Do we drop to Moonblast? Okay, so Moonblast just murders us, by the way. Does that matter, though? He's definitely going to Moonblast here, right? I think I take this trade. Because I could taunt him. And then I bring in Tentacruel. He could have Defog on Giratina, though. Is that a problem? I really think he goes for the Moonblast here. Regardless, though, I don't want him to just recover freely. So even if he knocks us out, that's fine. That's not the worst thing ever. As he decides to go for Moonlight. Okay, so that's good. We are able to stop him from recovering. That's helpful for us. And now what I can do here is potentially go for another Endeavor. Or we can switch out here, actually. So he's got the Moonlight, which means I could potentially bring in Ho-Oh. Or like I said, I think Tentacruel might actually be pretty good here. We have Clear Body. He shouldn't drop any of our stats, and then I can just go for Acid Spray. And I think we should be good. So we're going to switch out here. This thing being super low is amazing. It makes it a lot easier for us to deal with. So Moonlight, does he go for Moonblast? He does go for Moonblast. That actually did a lot of damage. Good lord, what? Why did I do so much? Is this not a poison type? Am I tripping? Am I tripping? Hold on. This might be like max special attack. Is he like Pixie Plate? What? I'm gonna Acid Spray. That did a lot of damage. There's no way he's not running special attack investment on that. In comes Swallow, that's fine. We get the Acid Spray off. You know what's funny is that Swallow doesn't have a moveset on the damage calc on Showdown. I'm gonna Hydro Foam. Alright, come on. Come on. I think we might actually knock him out here. If we hit this Hydro, I think we knock him out. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay in. Stay in. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Yes. Down it goes. We get rid of Swallow. You know what? I've learned my lesson. I faced Swallow twice. It was an issue both times. We got rid of Swallow. I'm no longer scared. Down goes the Swallow. That's amazing. I guess this also means that Quagsire is not water absorbed. Or maybe he thought that he lived to surf. Maybe he did live surf if we weren't specially invested, actually. Hold on, let me check. He was like at 60%, so maybe he did live. Maybe he had Earthquake and then he was going to try and Earthquake us. Regardless though, Tentacruel picks up our first KO. We are offensive Tentacruel. This was very difficult for him to switch into. Because initially I thought he had Skarmory. He doesn't have Skarmory. He has Iron Crown, but Iron Crown is not here, so that's great. The Acid Spray paying off for us here in this scenario. So what's it going to bring? Elephant? What is that? That is Espathra. This is Terra Ice Espathra. Am I worried about this? He's run set up a lot of times with this thing. So, hello?
Hey, are you doing your game?
Yeah, what's up?
Are you done? I mean, have you started?
I'm in the middle of it, but it's fine. What's up?
Sorry, I just wanted to tell you how it's going.
Already?
Yeah. I'm getting sleepy and I don't want to fall asleep on the way home.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, I hope you won, babe.
Thank you. Alright, well, drive safe, Damo.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Love you too. Bye. Okay, sorry about that. I got a phone call. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what he went for. We get Toxic off though. I wasn't hoping he wasn't sub. Somebody called me. I don't know what he went for, but that did a lot of damage. So a Toxic off on this is actually really good. He speed boost as expected. He did a lot to us. Was he Psychic? No. This gets a move, right? Maybe it was Psychic. Psychic? Psychic or Psyshock? Psyshock makes sense. Or Luminous Crash. I think he's ran that before. What's this even do? 100% chance to lower the targets, but deaf. Oh. That's actually kind of annoying. Do I want to switch here? He could Psychic move again. Does this actually do anything? Am I concerned about this status-wise? I don't think this gets any status moves, does it? I really don't need my Colberberry on Jirachi, actually. I'm gonna go into Jirachi here. We can save Tentacruel to still be some type of an offensive threat, potentially. Maybe I should have Hydroed, but then I guess we do risk the Hydro as it goes for the Luminous Crash. He lowers our Spadef by 2. Does this get Dark Pulse? It does not get Dark Pulse. It gets Shadow Ball though. Am I worried about Shadow Ball? Modest. Okay, so Shadow Ball just obliterates us if he's modest max special attack. That could be a little bit of a problem, actually. I'm gonna pivot out here into Ho-Oh. You know what's funny? I almost accidentally brought Pressure Ho-Oh. I really almost brought Pressure Ho-Oh by accident. Luckily that is not the case here. Okay, so he does Shadow Ball. We can see what this thing is running. That did what? Like 65 points of damage? Okay, so I think he's definitely modest. Yeah, so he's got to be modest in max special attack, or maybe some type of boosting item, but for right now we're going to say he's modest. He's not doing a lot of damage to us. I think I can just go for the Sacred Fire here. I think with Sacred Fire damage and Toxic damage, we knock him out. Right? If he Terra Blast ices us, is that a problem? Because he's Terra Blast Ice. No, I think I just Sacred Fire here pretty freely, actually. So he's at 50%. This thing is toxic. This thing is no longer a problem whatsoever. We know he's got Shadow Ball. He's going to switch. Okay. Maybe he's got Healing Wish on Clefable. Shadow. He's got Crash. Yeah, Luminous Crash. We know he's got Luminous Crash. In comes the Quag. Do we burn? Can we burn? Ah, no burn. He's leftovers though. Okay. Am I worried about this? Do I want to risk going? Do I want a Hurricane? Hurricane 2-hit KOs this potentially. We know he's got rocks. He could just go for rocks here. I think I try to Circuit Fire again. Hope for the burn. He could also expect us to switch and go for the Stealth Rocks. Because I could sack Tentacruel here. I don't know. Would it be? I don't think he's Water Absorbed though. That would be weird. Right? If he was Water Absorbed. He switches. Okay. Oh! Okay, this actually... this might suck because I don't think this drops to Sacred Fire and Toxic. Does it? Oh, it does. It just dropped. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I think I was just cocking incorrectly. Alright, down goes a spot throw. This is great. Okay, we're actually in a really good spot. We're in a really good spot right now. We got rid of the Swalot. I mean, burning Quagsire would have been nice, honestly. Maybe he thought we would switch back into Tentacruel. That's the only thing I can think of as to why he would double there. I mean, even if he had Stone Edge, we live Stone Edge. I think I risked the burn there, because if Quagsire's burned, then it's not nearly as much of a problem. We could have Toxic, I guess, but I really don't mind if Ho-Oh gets Toxic. Yeah, we're Calm Mind Ho-Oh, but we still have Regenerator. I mean, we can pivot in and out pretty easily. Perdition. Oh, Giratina, okay. We faced the regular Giratina before, but this is Origin form, so it takes rocks damage. That's good. Stone Edge could absolutely obliterate us. If this is sub, is that a problem? Does he sub here? I could go into Primeape expecting the fighting move. I'm gonna Primeape. I'm gonna Primeape expecting him to go for either the rocks or the defog. Not the fighting move, sorry, the rock move. Expecting the rock move or defog. Come on, Primeape. Thunder Wave, what? Ah, darn it. Okay, so he's got T-Wave. Alright, okay. That's actually kind of annoying because we did have enough speed on this Primeape to outspeed it. But now that we're paralyzed, we don't outspeed it, so that's not good. I don't want this to sub for free, so I'm just going to Throat Chop if he tries to sub. He goes for Hex, so we should just drop. No! Hex, T-Wave, okay. That's actually a little bit annoying because we don't have the bull. We don't have our bull anymore. Shoot, dude. This thing is actually a problem. Tentacruel does not outspeed if he's running a lot of speed. Yeah, I really don't want to bring in Jirachi because Shadow Ball doesn't do nearly enough damage to this. So I'm going to bring in Tentacruel. We can Toxic this at least. Shadow Sneak? If he has Shadow Sneak, do we die? I mean, he's shown Hex. He could be mixed, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if he would be mixed, though, is the thing. So I'm going to Toxic. Please don't be max speed. We have a little bit of speed. He's got to be running a lot of speed if he's going to outspeed us. Yeah, like over 100 EVs in speed, which means he's not as bulky or as strong as we're fearing right now. He could also just think that we're super fast by the way we brought in Tentacruel here. Maybe I've just been playing Tentacruel wrong this entire time, because offensive so far has actually been paying off pretty well. Okay, so he's going to switch. He's at 88%, which is actually really great for us. Moonchild, what is that? Clefable, okay. We Toxic him. Is he Boots unaware? Hold on. Was this the secret tech the whole time? No, it wasn't. It was not the secret tech the whole time. Wait, if he's unaware... we could Acid Spray here. He could also go for... T-Wave. He's got Moonlight and Moonblast. This has got to be offensive, though, is the thing, right? Like, that thing is kind of annoying. I think I'm going to Acid Spray here. I'm going to Acid Spray because Unaware doesn't... He's not Unaware. What am I talking about? He's Magic Guard. Yeah, so we lower his Spadef. If anything, we bring something in to revenge him. He goes for the Moonlight. That's fine. That's fine. He's at -2. 50, 55, 60. So at -2, if he's max HP, he lives Acid Spray, but you know what does knock him out is Hydro Pump. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, we got rid of Swalot. Can we Hydro Pump again here? 55, 60, 65. He's like at 66% now after the Moonlight. So if he switches out here, good on him. I should have probably checked how much damage that Acid Spray did. Ah, darn it. He's going to switch. Good play. Good play. Echoes. What is that? Turtle. Oh, please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please. Please. Can we hit this? Just hit. No, we missed. Darn it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. We would have broken his Terra Shell. That actually is really bad. I'm going to try and Toxic here. Shoot. That miss actually really bites. That miss actually really bites because we don't break this thing's shell as he Starstorms. So he's faster than us. Damn it, dude. That miss actually really bites. This does tell us, though, he's running a lot of speed on this. So maybe he's just, like, modest. I could bring in Jirachi and Thunder. Would he have the Power Gem? Power Gem against Toho. Oh, that's a straight 2 KO. That sucks. Does he have Dark Pulse for Dragapult maybe? Or, I mean, he could probably have Ice Beam actually. I mean, I don't touch him actually. What am I doing? I think I Dragonite here, darn it. I might have panicked. If he's Calm Mind, this is actually really bad. I mean, if I broke his shell, what happened? If I broke his shell, we could probably bring in Jirachi a little better. Right? Does he have Ice Beam? He's got to have Ice Beam or Dark Pulse for Dragapult, right? I think Ice Beam makes the most sense. Would he be Earth Power, though? If he's Earth Power, that's not the worst thing ever. I think I can just go ahead and Terra here. I think Terra Steel is pretty good here still. So I'm actually going to Fire Spin. I'm going to Fire Spin to try and lock him in here. Yeah, so I'm going to Fire Spin. The Hydro Pump really sucks, but we know that he's Boots. And then maybe we can gain some information here. So hopefully he turns out to be Ice Beam. And he went for the Ice Beam here. Or hopefully he's not Calm Mind. Maybe he thinks that we're Dragon Tail or Roar. Shoot. Okay, so he spun away our rocks. The +1 speed. We can Fire Spin. And we miss. Oh no, we don't miss. We don't miss? We don't miss. Okay, this is good. This is good. Okay, this is good. This is great. Yeah, he's running a lot of speed on this. He's running a lot of speed on this. So now that we Terra'd, he's not Terra Shell anymore. He's like at 80%. We can just Terra Blast. I think we beat this 1v1 actually. If he has the Earth Power... Oh, if he's got Earth Power, that does a lot of damage, actually. I think I need to take this trade. Because if we get rid of this, that means that Dragapult can do a lot more work here. Yeah, I think I take this trade, even if he's got the Earth Power, sorry. He's going to Terra Starstorm. Okay, so I guess he doesn't have the Earth Power. So Terra Starstorm, Rapid Spin. Yeah, this is nice. This is good damage. I'm going to Roost here. Because I think after the next Fire Spin damage, he's in range of Terra Blast. So I'm going to Roost. We get rid of this. We know he's Boots. He's trapped. And we get rid of Terapagos. And we can still get out of this exchange with a decently high amount of HP Dragonite. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe that Hydro Pump Miss doesn't necessarily matter. He flinches. Please stop. Please stop. I just want to Roost. I mean, he's going for his outs. I can't be mad at him. If it happens, it happens, right? It doesn't happen, though. That's great. We Roost. Actually, funnily enough, I can just Roost again. I can Roost again. And Terapagos should go down. Okay, so I'm actually really happy that this panned out pretty well for us. As we go for the Roost, unfortunately, because of that flinch, we're not in multi-scale range. But we're still at a really good amount of HP. So, Fire Spin Dragonite, let's go! Let's go. Fire Spin Dragonite putting in the work there. Okay. This is good. Clefable got back up to a huge amount of HP, which really sucks. We got to be careful with that. I think he still has Quagsire, right? Quagsire is still around. The Giratina had Thunder Wave and Hex. So if he brings that in, we know it's super speedy. Unfortunately, he outspeeds our Dragonite if that's what he decides to bring in. But the good thing about us getting rid of Terapagos is that Dragapult is doing a little bit better now. So in comes Giratina. I need to save this. And what sucks is that I think he just goes for Thunder Wave. I think I sack Ho here. I think with Dragonite and Jirachi, along with Dragapult, those mons seem better against what he's got left. Oh, they're okay. Yeah, he still has Quagsire left. How much is Quagsire at? I don't know, but I'm going to switch into my Ho-Oh. If he Thunder Waves us, that sucks, but I can just spam... What's it called? I can spam Sacred Fire. He goes for Aura Sphere. Okay. Ooh. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We know that this has Aura Sphere now. Okay. I'm going to Sacred Fire because I need to burn this. Yeah, I don't care if this does like 2 damage. I want to get the burn off for Hex. Yes! Let's go! Okay, good. That's good. That's good damage. I'll take that. Thunder Wave, that's fine. You can't miss. That's fine. So, Thunder Wave, Hex, and Aura Sphere. I forgot an H when I wrote that down, but it's fine. It's fine. Giratina Origin. I just sack off Ho here, right? His last move could be a rock move. That's fine with me. Honestly, I'm just going to go for Hurricane. He's going to switch. He was sitting at about, what? 75? 75. In comes the Quag. We're probably going to get parried or miss. Oh, we don't! Let's go! I don't know. I mean, we get the confusion. The confusion doesn't really matter unless he hits himself, right? So I am pretty positive I outspeed this. I could just go for the Hurricane again, which I'm gonna do. We're gonna go for Hurricane again. Come on, come on, Ho. Come on, Gallo. Come on, Gallo. Why'd I say Gallo? Come on, Gallo. Come on, come on. So we gotta break the paralysis, hit the Hurricane as we miss, but they can hit themselves. Hit yourself. Hit yourself. Come on, Justice. Justice, hit yourself. Knock yourself out, buddy. Never lucky. Never lucky. Shoot. Okay. Ah, that sucks. You know, it's funny how he's looking up at Ho. Honestly, you know what I probably should have done is gone for Sacred Fire. He could rock move here, I guess, right? If he's gonna rock move, I'm gonna Sacred Fire. I'm gonna Sacred Fire because we can burn. Yes. Okay, so even if he's got the Stone Edge, it doesn't matter now. We're gonna take this. We're gonna take whatever move he goes for. He's still confused. He can hit himself. You know, I don't know why I play my chances with 50-50. That did nothing. That actually did 0. What? That did nothing. He would be unaware, right? I'm gonna Hurricane. I'm sorry. I love Quagsire because it's so derpy, but just the way that he's looking up at Ho-Oh is actually pretty funny. So he has Rock Slide, which does 0 because we were able to burn him, which is nice. So in theory, I could actually beat this 1v1 potentially. It all comes down to whether or not we get paralyzed and we hit our Hurricanes. So I'm gonna Hurricane. We hit this time. That's a straight to a KO as he snaps out of his confusion. He goes for the Rock Slide again. He crits us. I mean, that's fine. Does that really matter? The only way that this would matter is if he crits us again. In which case, I want to go for the Recover here because he probably goes for Recover as well. So if we get paralyzed, it doesn't matter what we do. I'm going to Recover. I'm going to Recover. That crit really sucks. That crit helps him out a little bit and drags us out also a little bit. But I mean, it's fine. Why'd he switch? Why'd he switch? He's like at 40%. In comes Clefable. Okay. We Recover. The fact that this is... Wait, is this toxic? Yeah, this is poisoned. Okay. What is this Clefable, man? I really think it's offensive because that Moonblast earlier just did so much damage. Is this offensive Calm Mind? Would that be an issue if this is offensive Calm Mind? I'm gonna hard into Jirachi here and go for Doom Desire. Oh, dude, actually, you know what really sucks? If this is offensive Calm Mind, that's a problem. I'm gonna go to the Jirachi. If this is offensive Calm Mind, that's a little bit scary because he can start Calm Minding and then it's gonna get out of hand and he could actually win. Please don't be Calm Mind. Please don't Calm Mind. Thank Arceus, he did not Calm Mind. I'm gonna go for Doom Desire. He's gonna switch, that's fine. This is paralyzed though, that's great. Yes, Doom Desire! It was either Doom Desire or Healing Wish, and I was like, you know what? I want to use Doom Desire. I've never used Doom Desire with Jirachi. I've used Jirachi so many times. I've never used Doom Desire. He's hurt by burn. Do you stay in, do you really risk me having the energy ball? I mean, probably. I'm just going to go into Dragapult. I think he just goes for Earthquake here. I really don't mind if he goes for Earthquake. This is status. Giratina is status. And so is Clefable. I think Dragapult actually just puts in a lot of work right now. He goes to Recover. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. And now what I can do is go for the substitute with Dragapult. And I think Doom Desire does hit this turn. I keep putting Quackle Ball by accident. So I think I'm gonna sub here. Hex does not quite, I mean, Hex plus Doom Desire knocks something out here, right? But what I'm gonna do is expect him to expect me to attack, and I'm gonna sub. He's burned. I lose nothing in going for sub. I don't think he breaks our sub, actually. He goes for Toxic. Let's go. We missed. I mean, we avoid that, sorry. Doom Desire, that's good damage. And now we're behind a sub, and we can just go for Hex the following turn. Hey! Shouts out to the front office homies, man. Shouts out to Electric. He was like, hey, use Doom Desire Jirachi. I was like, alright, we'll fit it on here. I mean, Healing Wish had its merits, right? Like, we could Healing Wish Ho-Oh. But now we just Hex, and we knock this out. And we have Dragapult behind the sub. So I think we might actually win here. I mean, I did not think we were going to win. As I said earlier, I forgot that he even made trades. But Dragapult might pull out the win here. Giratina is burned. Clefable's poisoned. And I think we 2-hit KO with Hex, right? I think this is game. I'm pretty sure Dragapult just wins at this point. This should 2-hit KO. Yeah, that did a lot of damage. He goes for the Moonblast, that's fine. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we end up finishing the season first overall. There is no... I know I'm counting my chickens a little soon here, but... yeah, Giratina's his last mon, and it doesn't do anything to us. Because it's burned and we outspeed him. So I don't know, man. Maybe Dragapult might be the superior dragon and ghost type here. Let's go! We get first overall pick of who we want to face in the playoffs. So this is actually pretty nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. I did not think that we would end up finishing the season first overall, but we do. Good game to Matt. There is a good chance that we face him again in the playoffs, though, so I'm not gonna put anything past him, even though this was our first time ever playing him. So we do win. That's the victory in our favor. Come back next week. I don't think we have a break in between playoffs and the regular season, so I'm pretty sure next week or whenever I'm able to upload the next video, then that will itself be the first round of playoffs. So check out Matt. As I said, he's uploaded every game this season. He has had a great run, and we have overtaken him to end the season first overall. So with that being said, I will see you guys all next week. So thank you everybody for watching, and later make sure to answer the question of the day. So yeah.